Well, good morning, friends. Welcome to your morning yoga flow. If you would like music with today's class, go ahead and grab it. If you're already on a Spotify playlist, we'll go ahead and hit that first song together. So go ahead and just start your playlist. And so for today's class, it's just going to be kind of an all-over, really good stretch, really good, we'll say a yoga workout. Nothing too crazy this morning, though. Come onto all fours and start warming up into your cat-cows. Hands under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. So as you begin here, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, press the mat away around your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart and eyes. And just continue back and forth. Exhale, round. Inhale. At any point you'd like, start to get a little more organic in those movements. And just kind of notice how you feel this morning. Maybe a little sore, maybe a little tight. Especially with that little freak cold snap we had. So as you're breathing and moving, keep going. I just want to let you know, this will probably be closer to like a 45 to 50-minute class. So give yourself permission. I know it's really, really hard at home to be in an hour-long class, especially in Zoom or on YouTube, whatever you're watching this through right now. So give yourself permission to be here, whether it's for 15 minutes, whether for the whole time. Also at the end of class, as you head into Shavasana, I'm going to give you the option to either sit and meditate or lay down. And I'm also going to quietly just kind of slink away. That way, if you're in the moment and you're enjoying it, you can stay as long as you want. And if you're ready to kind of like, I need to get my day going, go. So from here, go ahead and tuck your toes, lift your hips, find your first down dog. Begin to pedal the heels, wag the tail. Taking 3 more deep breaths. Continue to pedal those heels. And then coming into stillness in your down dog or child's pose. Spread your fingers, spread your toes. Really press the floor away as you hollow the belly and send your sits bones to that wall behind you. Breathe into that stretch. Soften behind the heart. Relax behind your neck and shoulders. Maybe take your head, gently nod at yes. No, make sure you're not holding on to tension in the jaw. And then setting your intention for your practice or maybe for your day. If you don't have one, you can borrow mine. It's been mine for a hot minute, probably since the beginning of this quarantine. I choose to be with what is. So whatever that is today, whatever that is in my practice, I just choose to go with it, right? Just go with whatever. Let it feel good. Don't feel like you have to push yourself too hard. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Slowly begin to tiptoe the feet to the backs of your hands. Once you're at the top of your mat, feet are about 4 to 6 inches apart. Forward fold. Draw your navel in and away from your thighs. Maybe you rock a little forward and back. Maybe a little side to side. And then again, coming to stillness. Lift your toes, spread them, press them down evenly. Feel rooted to the floor beneath you. And as you inhale, let's lightly roll all the way up, finding a spinal roll. Once you arrive in your mountain pose, pick your shoulders, roll them down and back. Open to that heart space. Stand tall and proud. Take an inhale, arms circle overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands as you step back left foot. Breathe in, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step back, down dog. Coming forward through your plank. Inhale, nice long spine. Drop the knees, and as you exhale, lower all the way down. Tops of feet press down as you inhale, lift your heart. Draw the shoulders down and back, squeeze the elbows in. Tuck the toes, exhale, press back, down dog. Breathing in, left heel rises, press through that heel. Knee to chest as you step it forward, help it as much as you need. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step forward, fold. Inhaling, hands to shins. Exhale, hollow the belly, fold. Inhale, rolls you up. Exhale, right back in. So we want to start to find a little rhythm and a little heat with that breath. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down as you step back, right foot. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, down dog. Forward through that inhale. Drop your knees and go to baby cobra or lower halfway and come to up dog, whichever feels good this morning. Tuck the toes, down dog. Left heel rises. Nope, put it down, right heel rises. Bring your knee to chest. Step it forward. Inhale. It wouldn't be my class if I didn't get left and right wrong. Once, at least. Come to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Hands to shins. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale, right back in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step back, left foot. Breathe in. Try to pull your navel off your thighs. You really lift out of those legs. Hands down, down dog. Forward through plank. Chaturanga, knees or toes. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Left heel rises on the inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Breathe in and lengthen your body. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to shins as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Breathe in all the way up. Exhale, right back in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, right foot. Inhale, nice and strong through the lower half. Exhale, down dog. Forward like a wave through plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right heel to sky. Spread your toes. Knee to chest. Step it forward and inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands into prayer. Close your eyes, take a couple breaths. Starting to feel that energy kind of reverberate through your body. A little more awake now, a little warmer now. Heel tug your feet in, so now your big toes are touching and there's about a thumbnail's distance between your heels. Take an inhale, and let's find our Utkatasana or chair pose. Feel the energy of the legs move in towards one another. At the same time, the ankle bones and the heels move away. Send the weight into your heels and try to sit the butt back. As you exhale, fold. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step through plank. Knees or toes, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Stay and breathe. Take your head, yes. No. With an inhale, our left heel rises. Bring your left knee to your left tricep. Take it right back up. This time, bring your left knee to your left wrist. Take it right back up. One more time. Tricep. Inhale, press through that heel. Bring it forward, tap the wrist, and land. So we're gonna open side plank with that left knee down. Making sure this left shoulder is right over your wrist. Open up. All right, from here, let's flex that right foot, turn the heel up, toes down as best you can to really get into that outer glutes. Little lifts. So eye gaze can stay down for balance, or we can look up to give ourselves a little more challenge. Okay, really draw the low belly in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up and hold. Send that leg forward, kick, take it back. Just 2 more of those. Bring it forward. Yeah, it's hard. Take it back. Bring it forward, hold. Land that foot, and we come up and we're in gate pose. So you can kind of see my knee and foot are not in alignment. I'm going to slide that leg forward. So when I look at my feet, I have my knee bisecting that arch, and it's kind of a warrior 2 foot. So that pinky toe edge is rooted, heel slightly back, toes slightly forward, arms reaching from one side of the room to the other. Take a big inhale, reach long over that right leg. Left arm comes up and over, big side stretch. As you inhale, both arms up. And as you exhale, press back. So we're in half gate, half child's pose. And coming back center. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Just pull this knee in. Take a cat-cow. Let go of any tension. And we're going to tuck the toes right here. Hover your knees off the floor so you're in this like bear crawl tabletop thing. Draw the low belly in. Press through those shoulder blades. Breathe deep into the low belly for 3. Squeeze the breath out of the diaphragm. You want to hear that really powerful, strong breath right now. And exhale, lift the hips. Down dog. With an inhale, right heel rises. Bring that right knee to right tricep. Crunch in as high as you can. Inhale, right back up. Exhale to the wrist. Inhale, right back up. One more. Tricep. Inhale. And wrist. Hold it. Drop it down, land. Shoulder right over wrist as you begin to open to that modified side plank. Flex through that left foot. Once you feel stable through the core and low belly, maybe you take the arm up, maybe you look up. Turn heel up, toes down, begin to pump that leg. Little lifts. Find your pace, find your breath. 4, 2, 1. From here, take that left foot to the side wall. See if you can keep it hip height. Bring it back. It's hard. It is not just you. 2 more. Bring it forward. And take it back. Last one. Bring it to the side wall. Land that foot and come up into gate pose. Take an inhale. Reach to the left. As you exhale, right arm comes up and over. So feel that beautiful stretch across the side hip. Especially that area we were just working. And as you inhale, come back center. Press back. One leg is in child's pose, one leg is in that gate pose. So from the front, it might look like this. If you need to soften that left knee or adjust that foot to make this feel good, please do. That leg does not have to be straight. And coming back forward, hands under shoulders, bring the knees under your hips, kind of wiggle that out through the hips, cat-cow. All right, tuck the toes. Find that little bear curl hover. Just float the knees. From here, let's play a little. We're gonna shift into the left side. See if you can kick. Elbow and knee come together. Come center, bear curl. We turn right. Elbow and knee come together. Center. Left. Center. Right. You got one more set. You got this. Go left. Center. Right. Come back to that bear crawl. Hold it. 3, 2. Lift the hips. Straighten the legs. Down dog. Breathe right here. Inhale. Left heel to sky. Step that left foot forward by your left thumb. Little shorter stance as we drop that right heel down and we come up into warrior one. So I want to be squared off to the wall in front of me. Really trying to bring this right hip forward in space if we can as well. And so today's class, because it is a little colder and we are in that kapha season, I want to bring in some flow and I want to bring in some heat. So we've had the heat. We'll have more later. We just got through that heat. And so I want to kind of move that heat around through our body. Make sure you're really rooted into that back pinky toe edge so we can extend the hip forward, shoulders forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sink into that front knee leg. Drive that knee over heel. And as we exhale, hands come behind. Interlace the fingers, drive the knuckles down toward that right heel. As you exhale, melt forward. Inhale, press the floor weight, come right back up. Release the arms and finish that inhale at the top. Exhale, let's do that again. Hands come back, interlace. Drive the knuckles down as you exhale and then finish the exhale coming forward. Inhale pulls us right back up. Full breath in as we finish at the top. One more, exhale. Interlace those fingers, press the knuckles down. Come forward and hold. Lift that right heel and step right into this kind of bound warrior 3. Reach through those knuckles for 3. Press into your left big toe, 2. Feet land side by side. Utkatasana, still with those arms. Press the knuckles down and back. Try to hug the rib cage in. Sit nice and low, and at the last moment, forward fold, straighten the legs. If it's too much on the shoulders this morning, release the arms for 3, 2, and release those arms. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. You can hop or step back through your chaturanga, up dog, down dog. You can also just step to down dog. What do you need this morning? We'll all meet in our down dog in the next few breaths and stay here and take some of those deep cleansing breaths. Stretch through the lateral lines of your body. So see if you can really press through your pinky finger and pinky toe and feel that connection all the way up. Trace that line through the whole side of your body. Breathing in, right heel to sky. As you exhale, knee to chest, really hug it in, find the compression. Step right foot by right thumb. Inhale as you drop that back heel and come all the way up, warrior 1 on this side. So take a moment, find your footing, knit the rib cage in, arms up. As you exhale, hands behind. Try to odd interlace, just make sure we're switching which thumb's on top. Press those knuckles down, find that beautiful stretch, and come forward. You don't have to come super far, right? We're just kind of moving between the breaths. So use the inhale to press the floor away. Come all the way up and finish that inhale with the arms overhead. Exhale. So long, full breath. Interlace and dive. Inhale. All the way up. Last one, exhale. Interlace, drive those knuckles down. Find a nice strong bind as we come forward. Lift the left heel. Warrior three. Reach from the crown of your head to that left heel. Feet land. Side by side, Utkatasana or chair. Sit into it. Ooh, drive those knuckles back for 3, 2, and on that last breath, fold. Release the arms. Hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, fold. And as you inhale, chair pose. Have a seat. We're going to take our right leg. We can cross at the shins, figure four. Still want to open that knee. Or we can cross over the thigh, working the ankle bone outside of the thigh bones. We're in single leg chair. Have a seat. Find your stretch. Hands can come to prayer, especially if those shoulders are a little on fire from what we just did. And so in this space, I just want to find a little bit like a 2-inch up, 2-inch down space. Lift, lower, 5, last 2, and stand tall. Take that knee out in front of you, step back, and land into your crescent lunge. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, hands through prayer, and we're going to revolve over this front thigh, working your elbow outside of the knee, or you can always bring hand inside the foot to floor or block. Draw the low belly in. Continue to revolve. And hands come down, framing that left foot. Step back, 3-legged chaturanga. On your knee or toe, lower halfway. Top of left foot followed by right, up dog. Hold. Continue to find space. Think of your spine almost like a Chinese finger trap, right? Can you drag your spine longer from the heels to the crown of your head? And tuck the toes. Lift your hips, down dog. Come back to that nice strong breath right here. Bend the knees, look to the top of your mat. Take a little playful hop step or float as you inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big toes are touching if they're not already. Inhale, chair. Take your left leg, figure forward across. Sink into this space. Spread the toes, flex the foot, really feel that outer hip stretch. Lift halfway, right back in. Pulse up and down. Four. Keep breathing, keep moving. Last one, stand all the way up. With control, tip forward, take that leg back. See if you can find a little float time. And then soften that standing knee, step right into crescent lunge. As we exhale, hands through prayer, find your prayer twist. And hands down, 3-legged plank. Lower, chaturanga. Top of right foot followed by left. Hold it right here, stretch it out. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, down dog. Stay and breathe. Take your head, yes. No. All right, so we're gonna move through a little bit of like a cardio flow, if you will. You can do it with your knees down. If you don't practice wild thing, remember your option is always baby wild thing right here. So let's get a little bit of that heat pumping. Come with me forward through plank. Chaturanga, up dog hold. Bend your left knee to heel to butt. Roll over the top of that right foot. Wild thing. Remember, you can drop the knee. Come right back over, down dog. Do it again, other side. Inhale, forward. Chaturanga. Up dog. Right heel to butt. Roll to the left. Wild thing. Press the floor away. Anything touching the floor is pressing it away. Come back, down dog. One more on each side. Roll through plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Left heel bend. And roll. Make it a little more fluid. Come center. Forward through plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Right heel in. Wild thing. Come back center. Down dog. Drop the knees, big toes together. Breathe. Inhale brings us to all fours. Take a cat-cow, let that go. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, down dog. Inhale, right heel to sky. Left heel, good Lord. It is the morning. Bring your knee in. Step left foot by left thumb. If you have blocks, grab them. You can also do this without the blocks. The blocks are just gonna make it a little nicer. So from here, remember that little bear crawl hover we did? We're kind of revisiting it as we slide back and I try to hover this knee. It's gonna catch this quad on fire. You can take your blocks to any height. You can also do it without blocks. Try not to lock your left knee though. Come back forward. So I'm just alternating through the legs, right? One bends, one straightens. Pull back. Do it again. Come forward. And pull back. Pause right here. I'm going to take right hand to block as I take my left hand up and do a big twist. Make sure your hips don't go with you to the left side. Try to squeeze them back in. Press your big toes down. We're going to bring left hand down on that block outside of the left foot. Squeeze the inner thighs. Try to scissor the legs together. Take that right hand high. Bringing both hands back to the blocks. Straighten both legs. Drop that back heel so we're in an extended triangle within the legs. Left hand can stay to block or thigh as you open up. Really revolve. Squeeze those inner thighs together. And let's bring right hand back down to your block. Lift that heel. You're going to step through, so I can either bring my knee in like a little flamingo and step back, or if I want to play more, I'm going to pull it through. Drop the butt, step back. You've just got three. So it's here or it's here. Do it one more time. Pull it through. And now everyone see if you can have a seat. You can move those blocks out of your way. And so right foot is forward, left foot is in that inner thigh, sit nice and tall. If you'd like, we can take that leg across. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, twist. Either using this left hand for support, or if you want some more core, bring it to your low back to encourage you to sit taller, drawing the low belly in nice and strong. And come back center. Remove that Left foot, put it back to the inner thigh if you took it across. Hands come back by the hips. Fingertips facing your heels. As you inhale, let's lift half tabletop, half reverse plank. You can also bring both knees in and go full tabletop, or take both legs out and go full reverse plank. Press the floor away. Wherever you are, lower, pull the butt back through, and have a seat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Spread the toes. Try to keep them at 12 o'clock. Two more deep breaths right here. As you inhale, roll all the way up. All right, so bending the knees. You can just pull them through and step back to down dog, or we can kind of rock forward, pop it up, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Whatever you choose to do, we'll meet in down dog in the next 3 or so breaths. And inhale, right heel to sky. Take that right foot, step it by right thumb. Grab the blocks. So find a nice strong low lunge first. Drop the hips in, so that back inner thigh really lift. Try to suction the navel away from this front thigh. So slide back, hover that left knee, press the big toes down. Come right back forward. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, take it back and hold. So nice, strong pull in of the low belly, slight tuck of the tailbone. Left hand stays to the block, right hand goes high as I twist. So really try to suction through that low belly, feel it through the rib cage. And bring right hand down. We take left hand high. So moving through this very mindfully, take your time. Really try not to lock that right knee. Come back center. We're gonna straighten both legs. Drop that left heel, we're in that extended triangle. Revolve and open now, find the stretch. Again, we can always move higher on that leg. We wanna find a nice long spine and an open chest. And bringing the hands down. Lift that left heel. Remembering your options, we come in that little flamingo or have a seat. Take it back through. Do it again, pull it in. It's hard, it's not just you. Take it right back through. Flat and low core. Bring it forward and through. Have a seat. And slide those blocks up out of your way. Sitting nice and tall, find your sits bones. If you took that foot across on one side, of course we can do it on this side as well. Take an inhale. As you exhale, revolve. Right to the crown of your head. Inhale brings us back center. Take that right foot right to the inner thigh if you moved it. Hands come back by your hips. Take an inhale, dig into those feet. Press up and lift. Slowly slide the butt back through the hands and have a seat. Take a breath in. Tipping forward from the pelvis. Fold. You inhale, lift halfway. Soften those knees and grab a block as you roll down. Taking just a moment here, allow your back to kind of mellow out on the floor. We're going to take our hands and press that block between them. Take the block long overhead. Bring the legs up and over, spreading the toes. And so we're going to slowly let this left leg go all the way down. Take your time, really rooting through the low belly and through the back and the hips. Spread the toes. As you exhale, we're going to crunch and reach outside of that right leg and back for 7. And back. Just breathe and move. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. 3, 2, take it up and hold. Now little tiny pulses up, up. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Lay back. Bring that leg up nice, slow, and controlled. All right, take a breath here. Make sure you're not arching through the low back. Readjust if you need. Good news, you've only got one more leg. Flex the right foot and just allow it to slowly melt to the floor with control. We're not flinging around. That leg hovers the floor. If we need, always bend and put the foot down. You've got 8, so crunch up and outside. Inhale, back. Exhale, in. Use that breath to focus you. Spread your toes. Just 2 more. You can do this. Reach and back. Take it up and hold. Pulse it for 8, 6, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms overhead. Slow and controlled. Bring that leg up. Knees come into chest. Give them a hug. Rock and roll side to side. Gently massage out your low back. And then gently setting the left foot down. Take a hold of the right leg wherever you comfortably can. Each exhale, just feel it melt a little closer. Let go of any gripping or holding on we're doing in the shoulders or neck. On the next exhale, I'm going to take a hold of the outer edge of my foot, my ankle, or my knee, and I'm just coming into half happy baby. So we're going to keep that left knee bent. It could even fall to the outer wall to help keep your hips level. I like half happy baby. I feel like you can come in and really focus on this right hip and hamstring and come a little deeper because it is a single leg variation. Your foot should look like you're trying to walk on the ceiling and then bend that elbow to the side wall. It's also a great prep if you're trying to start to move toward compass pose eventually. This is a great stretch to start getting you toward that way. Now you can stay here and breathe, or if you feel like your hamstring is open to it today, we can begin to straighten through that heel. Now make sure your left heel is still not lifting off the floor. From there you want to extend, we could do that as well. But again, make sure shoulders, make sure hips, everything's on the mat. And if you did extend that left leg, go ahead and bend the knee back. So as we bring this right leg across, we can cross like a lady in a chair, squeeze at the inner thighs nice and strong. And today we're gonna let the knees fall to the right. So we're really getting into that outer hip a whole lot more. If it's too much with the cross, remember you can always uncross the legs. You can also throw a block right under here. We wanna really root through that left shoulder. Take a few deep cleansing breaths. And crossing your legs first. Bring the knees back together and draw them back center. Curling up, give them a nice big, tight hug, nose towards your knees, toes pull back towards your face even as you crunch everything up and in. And release, setting that right foot down. Take a hold of your left leg. Take a deep breath in as you lengthen through the back of that leg. And as you exhale, soften the shoulders, soften the elbows, and just allow gravity to really come in and do the work of this for you here. Taking a hold of the foot, ankle, or knee. Begin to slowly draw it down to half happy baby, and you'll immediately notice which your tighter side is. That is this one for me this morning. So just breathe and continue to draw that knee down and open. Let this right knee fall out as much as you need. Keep those hips level. It should feel really, really good if you can find that spot. So if it's painful, we need to come out of it some. If we're not feeling anything, you might need to take an exhale and muscle into it a little more, if you know what I mean. Like a little more aggressive baby than a nice relaxed baby this morning. Each exhale, remember, is your chance to soften though, into that hamstring, into that outer hip. And if you did on one side, we're gonna give it a go on this side. But again, if it's painful, come out of it. We don't have to straighten that leg, especially if this side's giving you some problems this morning. Or you might need to lovingly encourage it that way, right? I know you don't want to stretch, but you need to. Two more deep breaths. Keep it moving. Keep that energy flowing through you. As we exhale, we're going to set that right foot down if we extended it. Cross left. Give a nice squeeze of the inner thighs. Knees go left, and you're going to feel that right through here. Maybe you shift your gaze to the right, maybe not. Just make sure the shoulders are rooted. And crossing the legs first, bring your knees back center. Give them a nice tight hug, curl up one more time. And so we have just enough time here, guys, for an inversion of your choice. If you're at home and you practice headstand like regularly, I'm cool with you doing headstand. I don't do it on video because I don't want people to be like, oh, I could do that. Of all the inversions, headstand, I would say, is the one where you're going to get hurt. So please, if this is your first time, don't do it. We can bring a block underneath. If you practice shoulder stand or plow or any of that and you want to do that, go there. If you just want to take your legs up the wall, take your legs up the wall. If you have an inversion practice, go to the wall and do a handstand, go to the wall. Forearm stand's been my favorite lately. And if you want to learn more of those, get into a studio where you have hands-on assistance. But every day I would really be recommending we get upside down some sort of way. It's so good for our immune system and to get that lymphatic pump really going. So this is the simplest way right here. And this is a beautiful inversion. So just start to feel the energy of it trickle down into your solar plexus, whatever inversion you're in. If you are in one like a handstand or headstand, I'll give you your minute countdown. But just close your eyes. And I want you to start to feel this bright, radiant sense of well-being right in those solar plexus and low belly. Breathe into that space and start to let that expand and grow. Feeling the skin around your eyes and forehead soften. There's your minute. If you are in a handstand, forearm stand, or headstand, you can come on down. Or if you're happy where you are, hold it for another minute. Slowly allowing your knees to melt down. If you are in a different inversion, slowly make your way down. You're going to remove that block slowly and roll down. Taking any final twist, maybe a happy baby, maybe you're just ready to lay down. But keeping your eyes closed if you can. If you know you prefer to sit and meditate, personally I found it much easier for me at home for some reason. Just take a moment and find a comfortable spot. I'm going to give you like a little prompt or something. Kind of keep in your mind if you choose to meditate here with me today. So take the next 5 to 10 breaths and find stillness, whether that's laying down, whether you choose to come to an easy seated position. You could sit on a pillow is a great tool there as well. You could sit up against the wall is really nice. But take a moment and then allow yourself. Say, I give myself, if it's a minute, give yourself a minute. If it's 5, give yourself 5. Whatever it is for you today. Anything is better than nothing, right? Feel your breath slowing down. Feel a lightness about your body, an ease about your breath. As you quiet your mind down and trust yourself, you know the answer because everyone is just a god or goddess in drag. If you don't know, you really have to look at it and find out who you truly are. We're so busy not being awakened. It's a real addiction. We're closed down. But by being mindful of it all, it dissolves before our very eyes. So whatever fears or anxieties you're dealing with, don't deny them, but don't get lost in them. Just allow them to be grist for the mill of your awakening. Ram Dass. So with each breath here, just feel whatever it is. What a gift to be able to feel, right? With each moment, begin to let go of anything that's out of our control, all those fears, all those anxieties. Setting your gaze on the good. Letting whatever be whatever it is.